The story of one of the most enduring wheeled toys began more than 80 years ago. In 1917, Italian immigrant Antonio Passin handcrafted a simple children's wagon, and in the process, created what would become a classic American toy, the radio flyer.
The beauty of a wagon is its simplicity. It can be anything a child imagines it to be, and wagons unleash children's imaginations.
Although Passin's wagon had gone by many names throughout the years, he finally struck upon a moniker that resonated with excitement.
The radio flyer name was introduced in the late 1920s, and at the time, radio was a very high-tech, exciting buzzword, and it was also the age of flight. Lindbergh had just crossed the Atlantic, so the two words, radio and flyer, came together as a very exciting, futuristic name.
A few years later, amid the height of the Great Depression, Passin introduced his four-wheeled wonder to an international audience at the 1933 World's Fair in Chicago. This gigantic model of a young boy riding a radio flyer drew thousands of customers who took home miniatures of the little red wagon. In less than a year, Antonio Passin and his radio flyer had conquered the toy world.
Radio flyer is a classic because it's an interactive toy between an adult and a child, because the main way a wagon is used is by an adult pulling a child. And usually somebody was being pulled somewhere fun by someone they loved in a wagon. And I think that's why people have such a strong emotional attachment to radio flyer wagons.